History of Philosophy 28.6. To get rid of this notice, select Unlimited. Ockham was an Englishman. He was related to the Franciscans and was born in Ockham. Order. He attempted to disprove John Duns Scott's realism theory. He is referred to be the father of nominalism. William of Ockham is regarded as one of the pioneers of empirical and secular thought, notwithstanding. According to William of Ockham, there is only one essential entity, which is God. Apart from God, everything else is dependent. While not required, it is feasible. We cannot create a universal category out of any universal conceptions, essences, forms, patterns, or characteristics. The categories that humans create in their minds are the same as the universal categories that we create. Furthermore, it is unrelated to reality. There is no connection between these absolute animals. Additionally, the partnership that we attempt to create a universal concept with them that only exists in our imagination. How can we find information about them, then? The way the world is structured does not allow us to know about them. Their lack of intellectual and conceptual similarities is the only reason we are aware of them. The only way we can learn about them is through our own experiences. The only way we can learn about them is by experience. How can our experiences provide us with actual knowledge? If you have two hypotheses, 2 points of view, and 2 explanations, William of Ockham informs us that the more accurate explanation is the one you must make the minimal number of presumptions. We refer to this as Occam's razor. The term razor refers to the cutting tool used to cut assumptions. The explanation that requires the fewest assumptions is the more accurate one. William of Ockham disagreed with the notion that a sharp object could exist in a Platonic realm and that we could obtain it straight from our point of view. Of view, is because he believed that, as Plato stated, if we acknowledge that there is a notion that serves as the basis for classifying chairs, tables, and other items, then that concept will endure eternally. This was more than he was prepared to take. He once asserted that only God has existed and will continue to exist indefinitely. No other idea has existed and will continue to exist indefinitely. Thus, it is incorrect to assume that there is a change based on certain factors. We can only feel everything from our experience because this is incorrect. It is necessary to reduce the experience's quantity of assumptions. The theory with the fewest assumptions must be accepted, and you must make the fewest assumptions possible. And you will be able to get closer to the truth in this way. Now, this idea will show you that later, during David Hume's time, Francis, John Locke and Bacon will demonstrate how this idea of William of Ockham shapes scientific empiricism. I'll explain what empiricism is later, but for now, let me just say that William of Ockham made a move in that direction. For this reason, a case was brought against him in 1324. He was condemned because he committed heresy. 1326. Additionally, the church excommunicated him on the charge of apostasy. However, his philosophical and political beliefs, such as the separation of church and state or Western Europe, took a stride advance in the establishment of property rights, or constitutionalism, in secular scientific empirical thought. William of Ockham's greatest contribution was this.